Hey guys, happy Sunday to you all. We are in the midst of a little ending for January, okay? So with January, there's a lot of New Year's resolutions, whether that be nutrition, lifestyle, business, relationships, anything at all. A lot of goals come up, right, with New Year's resolutions. Unfortunately, by February 15th, 80% of those goals will have already been given up on. So, New Year's resolutions, right? We get into that new year, new you mentality, which is awesome. That's great that we want to make change. We're starting to take action on it, right? It's very empowering. But a lot of people can get pulled one way or another. They can get distracted. They can get overwhelmed with their goal pursuit. So it is an excellent time for a fresh start and to recommit to what's important. But like I said, by February 15th, 80% of those will have already been given up on. There are four things I can outline right now to help you in succeeding with following through to make sure that that goal becomes a reality. Number one is make sure you set your target. Make sure that you know what you're after and make sure that that goal is very clear. A helpful practice to reinforce this is to write your goals down on a daily basis so that you can recommit to that consistently. Number two is to hold it together for short periods of time. A lot of times you can say, looking at the mountain, we are at the base and just see the very peak and just think about the miles and the terrain and all the time it's going to take. And then we get overwhelmed and quit before we even started. Instead of doing that, look at this simple question. Can I commit to my goal for just 24 hours? Oftentimes that's a yes. If not, change that goal to something else. But if you can stick to that goal for 24 hours, the next day, think, can I stick to this for 24 hours? If you keep doing this continually, that's going to create the momentum that's going to set you up for long-term success so that you can follow through with this pursuit. Number three is to have something to look forward to. A calendar is an excellent tool to set you up for events, networking, and other things that are tied to your goal so that you can be like, oh, next Wednesday, like that's going to be awesome. I can't wait to meet with this person. Or, oh, there's a social function here tied to your goal, whether that's growing in business or growing in relationships. If you have something to look forward to tied to what you're looking to end up at with your goal, that's going to create sustained momentum, sustained commitment, because let's say you have an event next Wednesday, okay? Are you going to keep on with the goal so that when you get to that event, you're successful, or are you going to give up and be like, ashamed? So that's just a simple trick you can use to keep that momentum going and progressing. And the fourth one, guys, is really important. Holding yourself accountable with someone else other than yourself. Regardless of what your goal is or who you are, you're going to come up against some sort of adversity, some sort of hiccup, whether that's just being tired or unexpected things come up. But looking back at what your goal is, how important that is to you, if you have someone in your corner that knows that and believes in you and keeps pushing you and won't let you off the hook when things get tough, that is what's going to make the difference to push you forward in spite of setbacks, in spite of adversity, in spite of things that come up along the way. So those are four tips that, if you combine them, are a surefire set of skills to allow you to go to your goal and see it through to the end. It's New Year's, guys. It's January 21st, so some time has passed. Are you still going after your goal that you set? Are you still committed to following through with that? A lot of times, just going through the motions isn't enough. You need some sort of accountability system, some sort of way to keep you engaged so that you can keep pushing through and meet that goal that is so important to you. Again, guys, these are four tips to help you pursue to end your goals in a successful way rather than an abandoning way. So regardless of what it is, I know you guys can do it. It is a really awesome time of year because it's a fresh start, but you don't have to wait until the beginning of the year to start. You can start at any time. So I hope you guys have found this helpful. Feel free to reach out. My name is Dr. Adam Martin with the Diet Dr. Pittsburgh North. I strive to doctor the diet problem and lead busy professionals to sustain success in all areas of health and life. Thank you guys, and you have a great Self Care Sunday.